Maybe I should take things a bit easy.
It's all right. My head's like iron.
In more ways than one, believe me.
See, there's the prop. And it looks like he wants me.
You mean us?
Who was that?
I've no idea.
He's here.
How do you know?
I've just been upstairs and...
Have you noticed that, sir? I do my best not to, Mr. Gregson.
I'll bet she's got a headache holding that up.
Yes, let that serve as a reminder to you, gentlemen, that the rendezvous is 11:30 at Dvorak's.
And I think I know who he is.
Oh, do you?
I don't speak until I'm certain.
But I thought you said there were half a dozen cards with their corners torn off.
Yes, but only one that will exactly fit the one that I have here.
But I can hardly imagine the man you're looking for being wise enough to tear the corners from half a dozen and foolish enough to leave his own card.
You are a very intelligent young woman.
But very intelligent of you to realize it.
Now that he's in here, I can promise he won't get out.
I haven't any complaints.
The champagne's not too hot. In fact, it's lukewarm.
What do you expect, baby? It's free. See Naples and die. Boy, do you see what I see? Now's your chance. You gotta do things artistically. There's a different approach to each type. Watch me.
Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was somebody else.
Von Grau.
Smith. Clearly a case of mistaken identity. I'm looking for Jekyll, and I find Hyde.
Jekyll? Hyde? Oh, an English joke.
Well, hardly a joke.
Well, excuse me.
No, you mustn't go. Tell me more about yourself. I'm always interested in local customs and habits. For instance, what do you do with yourself?
I hunt for the enemies of the Reich.
Do you? Do you get much shooting? Oh, waiter.
Well, excuse me. I think someone wants me.
No. Not until you've had your coffee. They tell me the British Embassy is the last place in Germany where it can be obtained.
In Germany, we have discovered that a substitute can be better than the real thing.
Ah, the story of the grapes. Tell me, is it a fact that in your country there's no longer any freedom of speech?
Oh, lies. All lies from the degenerate plutocratic press.
Ah, is that so? Well, then you see that journalism is so untrustworthy, isn't it?
May I ask what brings you to Germany, Herr Schmidt?
A thirst for knowledge. I'm trying to discover whether there was or was not an Aryan civilization in this country.
There was.
Ah, some people say there wasn't, but I shall find out.
Here's a whiskey, Bassy. What do you have in it?
Absolutely nothing.
You know, it is extraordinary. Bussie's vocabulary consists of...
Absolutely nothing. It's sublime. It's ridiculous. It can mean anything.
And it can mean absolutely nothing.
It can even be an insult.
Or a password.
Tell me, I am curious. Your English humorist, Lewis Carroll, why does he write such idiocy? Listen. 'Twas Breidig and the slitty Tobies did gyre and gimble in the Wabe. Does not make sense.
But it does. 'Twas brilliant, and the slithy toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy where the borrow grows, and the mome raths outgrave. It makes perfect sense.
But what does it mean?
It means whatever you want it to mean. You can either use it lyrically, or, as I'm afraid I do sometimes, in place of swear words.
Extraordinary.
As a matter of fact, you know, ever since I've been in Germany, I've felt exactly like Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, but Germany is a wonderland.
Oh, it is.
But we have one problem. To be or not to be, as our great German poet said.
German, but that's Shakespeare.
What, you do not know?
Oh, I know it's Shakespeare. I thought Shakespeare was English.
No. Shakespeare is the German. Professor Schutzbacher has proved it once and for all.
Oh, dear, how very upsetting. Still, you must admit that the English translations are most remarkable.
Good night.
Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
What is that?
One of the most famous lines in German literature.